You're supposed to use it very sparingly, like along with butter on your bread. But many people mistake it like, they use it like butter, so they spread way too much on their bread, and yeah.
I don't even need an intro to
Hey
the
guys, let's all
podcast. I
chill
could
in
just
Skyblock and
I
record
could
this
just use
podcast.
that for the intro of the podcast because I was recording it.
Bar mic? Okay.
I think my microphone is too sensitive.
Yes. Welcome everyone to the podcast. I'm PG Creator, aka Harold, aka Harry, aka whatever they want to call me. I'm here with Tommy. I'm here with Fearless. I'm here with Chris, and I'm here with Ron Hartu. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
And since today is currently, it's 4 days after the new year, we're going to talk about the new year. We're going to talk about 2021. We're going to talk about, what we want to see, what we think we'll see, that kind of stuff. So, okay, let's get started. What do you guys want to see out of the new year?
To be able to meet people again.
Yeah, that's something that would be ideal.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Honestly, I've already met you 2 times already. What do you mean?
No, I know, but I want to be able to have normal things happen, rather than just
spell Tower Squad.
Yeah. What else? What else can I say? It's just I just have to say it's rather honestly, I just want this new year to be better than 2020.
Yeah, definitely. So far, it's been kind of harsh. Okay. Anyone else want to add anything?
Oh gosh.
I really want those restaurants to reopen, or else I can't get good food anymore.
Yes, restaurants.
I need the good food, okay? I've been suffering so much in this pandemic. I can't go to a high-class restaurant and enjoy what they have because it's all COVID bound.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I used to be able to walk into a freaking steakhouse and go, and with my family go, let's buy some steak, yeah. And then now I just can't do that.
Yeah, really has been.
Oh, hey, wait, there's a place. There was a sushi place that I wanted to go to again because I went there once in 2019. But immediately what happened in 2020 is that, everything shut down within the third month.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite sushi restaurants literally just closed down. It was
really?
I feel like we all had plans.
Yeah.
We had plans that got destroyed.
We had high hopes for 2020, and those high hopes were very misplaced.
Yes.
Yeah,
and now we have high hopes for 2021, and then at the end of 2021...
high hopes, and then Trump was like, the votes are fraud.
Hey guys,
I had such high hopes. I thought I'd get a girlfriend.
Oh my gosh, that's not a wise idea. Let me just... But anyways, let me just issue out a public service announcement, right? It will be hard, right? But I believe that with enough courage and determination, we can make 2021 even worse than 2020. Let's go, guys.
Let's go. Yeah, let's make this even worse.
That's probably just might happen with the people transitioning from 2020 to 2021. People who practice social distancing, when vaccine comes out, I don't want to go near anyone.
Oh, man.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that was my alarm triggering.
For the past...
because I forgot to
turn
it off.
Much social distancing. It's crazy, man. I've done so much social distancing. Whenever I see some white guy that's not wearing a mask, I just go awooga and run away.
I mean, I was talking to somebody, and they said, I'm now going to be even more cautious during flu seasons and start actually wearing masks even when COVID is over.
I mean, that's a good practice to have, but I don't think they'll like let you wear a mask in class and stuff. Like when we go back, they're going to like because they don't let you wear hats in class, right? So I don't know. Just say, "Oh, I wear masks because my culture requires me to wear a mask."
Honestly, they're probably just gonna let you wear a mask for the first month or something. Then they're gonna say
they're gonna like
is
require you to wear a mask if we like go back within the next few months.
Yeah, that is a thing.
I'm not sure if we will go back though.
Anyway, moving on to our next segment, we're going to talk about what we realistically envision 2021 to be. Like we just talked about what we want it to be, now we're going to talk about what we think it will be.
Okay, if you want to hear my predictions, right? So, in about in 2020, right, we have the coming out of COVID-19, like in about December or so of 2019, and then after that we have a peak in about like May or so. After that we have a declination period, and then a reascension period. That peaked around that is like basically currently peaking. I think it peaked mostly around the holidays, and then after that, usually in historical records, you have this sort of thing has 3 waves, which is the initial wave, and then the large mass casualty wave that comes about from an early reopening, and then after that, you have a few like waves that come afterwards. With more incident, and then it kind of goes away with a lot of due to a lot of people being exposed to it. The COVID vaccine coming out will definitely mitigate this, but I still feel like there's going to be a wave of cases peaking maybe around April or May this year, and then in about August, I think things will start going back to the pre-social distancing kind of thing, with potentially schools opening back up.
In August, man. Yeah. It might take a while. Honestly, I have no doubt that this pandemic is not going to end anytime soon.
Yeah, but there's also the question, what about anti-vax parents and law enforcement for getting the vaccine?
Well, the thing about anti-vaccination, they've been I was reading like an article for my civics assignment, and yeah, anti-vaccination people are like teaming up with the anti-lockdown people to like go yell at the government and tell them that they don't want them telling them to do stuff. So I think that's just an interesting thing to point out.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Realistically,
those awooga people are teaming up with the with the other awooga people.
Yeah, they're like going full force. But I can't really
the
like blame
awoogas
them
are
too
teaming
much.
up with those runners.
I think we're all kind of sick of just because like at the beginning, like 3 to 4 months in, I was like, yeah, don't have to go to school. I could like play video games and stuff. But now it's kind of gotten old.
Now it's
I just want to go
depression.
back.
Now we have depression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we have depression, guys.
You can see it in our voices.
How wonderful.
I mean, you can hear it in our voices. We don't sound
It's a bit of a welcome, guys, to another episode of This Is Not Very Good.
Yes. I would agree with that statement.
And then there's going to be those people that are going to be like, why can't we have classes back at home again? And everyone's going to be like, It's because not many people liked it.
I actually think that, okay, regarding primary and secondary education, I'm pretty sure, a lot of kids will still like physically go to school. But regarding colleges, like given this new sort of asynchronous schedule where, they can treat you like an adult, I think some colleges will find it more cost efficient to encourage their students to study online.
Yeah,
And
well,
like,
yes. That would be very cost efficient, but
yeah,
come
quality of
on.
it. Quality of education
Come on. It's
gone.
all about cost.
Yes,
Yeah.
costs.
Quality is destroyed.
Quality is gone. Beethoven ease. Alright.
HBO for quality, after all.
Gosh.
Yeah, all right. So regarding what else should I say?
I just noticed I keep muting myself because I'm so used to Zoom meetings.
Yeah, you don't have to mute yourself. You can just keep yourself up. I mean,
yeah.
unless you want to. I'm not going to
Just
stop
like
you.
the biggest boomer of 2020. It's like, it's just Zoom is just a piece of, man.
Zoom,
Uh,
I mean, it could be worse. We could be using, the Google Meets.
Honestly,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to use Google
Oh,
Meet
yeah.
for one of my classes on a single day, on a Wednesday. It's one of my shortest classes. And honestly, I prefer Google Meet more than Zoom.
Well,
Oh. Wait, really? I mean, okay, I can get that. I like the Google Meet UI much better than Zoom because the Google Meet UI just looks good, but it's like the Zoom
Probably
UI
because
has,
I use Google Meet more
yeah,
with, like, talking to other people. So
but the Zoom like options have a lot more different,
Yeah.
customizability that I
virtual
just like.
backgrounds.
Oh, yes. It's time to put a background of myself, just like, a GIF of me doing work. Turn off
Yes.
my camera, just leave the room.
I actually had a picture of myself as my background for some time. But then, like, no one actually ever saw, like, only the picture because he had to be in the room. Because, like, they were actually giving us information for tests
Oh, gosh.
in, like, one of the classes, and that's the only class.
Okay, so moving on to our next segment, I've got to think of something on the spot because I only planned these two things. What should we do next?
What's the
High
biggest loss of
pixel.
2020?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. The advent calendar from Hypixel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Just transfer over from the new year to just Hypixel.
Let's all talk about how someone randomly left.
Oh, God.
Fearless has left us.
Fearless left. Aw.
We're now down to just the four of us.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't believe that guy. He
One
dared
down,
leave
four
the
to go.
podcast. Oh,
I
man.
mean-
I would never do that,
Yes. Okay.
So you did it, but then you instantly undid it.
Yes. Okay. Think. Okay. Yeah. Now it's just the three of us.
This podcast has gotten sad.
I don't know
Hello,
how
bad.
I don't know how we got here, but okay. I'm just going to have to make really interesting topics for us to talk about. What is something that would keep people's attention even though there's only three of us now?
Oh, God.
I would say politics, but we can't talk about that.
Well, I mean, we can talk about that. It's just.
But would people really be interested in us just yelling about how Trump sucks for 10 minutes?
Oh my gosh.
No, so
yeah.
Yes, the best. Okay, what do you want to do in 2021? What are some things that you like want to do, like new things or just things you want to do more in general?
I want to maximize the time that I spend to do my work, and by that I mean I want to be more productive. Like I want to
Yes.
not waste obscene amounts of time before writing one word down on my worksheet and then saying that that's good enough, and then coming back to it 3 days later.
Yes. That should be mine too. Cause yeah.
No, but you're one of the most productive people I've ever met,
Not
man.
really.
Dude, you complete like your reading assignments before they're even assigned in class.
Well,
You say he does that, but then he's productive because when he's doing literally anything else, he's using his phone. And he's being productive because instead of doing something else, he just uses his phone.
well,
I'm pretty sure he uses
it's called an addiction.
He uses his phone and his computer at the same time. I mean, I do that too, but
it's like it's a plan. It's like double the recreation. If I use my phone and my computer at the same time, then I will become more recreationally fulfilled, and then I won't need to, do as much wasting time and not doing my assignments, even though they're due the next day.
But then when you have free time, what would you do during that time because you already did everything before? Well, you did double the recreation.
Yep.
Well, like the thing is, yeah, I'm just trying to make an excuse at this point. I have no excuse, honestly. Anyway, so one thing that I would like to do is I I definitely need to. What is something I need to do? I don't actually know. Play less video games. I need to stop spending like the majority of my day, even school days, just playing video games.
Oh, I mean, okay. I feel like as long as you're, building up a good like
I
resume.
can help you with that.
I feel like, as long as you're building up a good resume, you're doing well in school, you're, doing all of the things that are making you a functioning adult. What you do in your spare time, like, it should matter less than some of the other things.
Yeah. But like people like I look at all the other people and they're like because we go to mission and everyone at mission has like straight A pluses and then I look at my only 2 A pluses and I'm like, come on, I suck. I've got to stop playing like 50 hours of video games a day.
No, dude.
Hey, Fearless is back.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Just kidding, but
yeah, hopefully it won't be as awkward now.
Yeah, but okay, you want to know the truth? I think
have to do
That's one of the dumbest losses of 2020.
Honestly, Heron, if you want to know something, right? If you want to know something, it's like you're
Okay, look.
Welcome back, Chris. Yes, just as you thought the podcast was settling down.
Whether or not it's an A plus or an A minus, it actually does not matter on your transcript to colleges. They won't see that because your GPA still remains the same.
Oh, that makes that.
Apparently, he's muted.
Yeah, so it literally does not matter. It does not matter. Well, okay, it does matter, but it matters significantly less than what you think it does.
Well, Chris, you're really soft. Can you? Is there like any way you could raise your volume output?
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Bad Wi-Fi and Bad Connection.
Yes, welcome back.
I feel like someone's in the kitchen because I spend a lot of my time near the kitchen, so I just memorize sounds that come from the kitchen.
What is going on right now? What is occurring? Okay, so we have like 5 minutes of the podcast left, so let's make these last minute counts. We need.
So can I ask a question, Dan?
Sure. What is your question?
What's the saddest thing that happened in 2020 other besides the virus, the lockdown, everything that's related to like face masks.
Everything that's related to just things in general. You know?
Yes. The worst thing that happened to me that's not related to things is called nothing.
No.
Things.
I don't have a girlfriend, and that's sad.
You need to get over that. There's always
Dude,
Find a girlfriend in college.
there's
I
always
doubt
like
that, you know,
the next 50, 60, 70, 1 million years of your life.
Even if
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
a girlfriend, what are the
Yeah.
chances that she'll go to the same college as you, and then she finds a better person in the college that she goes to, and she dumps you?
Oh no.
Destroyed.
No, well, no.
Destroyed.
No, but guys,
I found a
please,
guy who's
guys.
better at high pixel Sky Wars than you. Time to dump you.
Stop laughing because the fact
No.
that
Absolutely not. No.
Yes.
Get 'em out. No, just kidding. No, but seriously, I would not, I would suggest that you don't focus on, trying to, like,
He's basically trying to say, don't start randomly flirting with girls.
yeah,
Are you
don't,
trying
don't,
to stop me from focusing on women?
Yes.
He sounds
That's what we are trying to
Bobby
do.
in it.
This
Like,
podcast has
basic-
turned into a therapy session.
oh gosh,
And we're the untrained therapists.
oh gosh.
We're,
but,
we're kind of like...
oh,
goodness.
please. No, but seriously, you don't need to focus on relationships at an early age. I mean, okay. Actually, I would probably likely say this as a word of advice. If you, for future reference in relationships, right? Like usually Asian cultures and stuff, they don't get much exposure in, dating and like, relationships. So it's like, when you're young, go out and meet people, but like don't take the relationships too seriously, if you know what I mean. As in, don't think like, you need to get one. Don't feel like an obligation to get one. And it's basically just experience for your later life where you actually meet someone and you start a good relationship with them that lasts a long time, rather than just
Yeah, I just
jumping
feel
into
obligated to
like,
talk to women. That's all.
I have a piece of information. Wait until you have a driver's license so you can actually take them out on dates.
Yeah, I can actually kidnap
That gives
them.
you
No. Where is this conversation gone?
Yeah,
Alright, guys.
if I have a driver's
Alright,
license,
what's
I
the
can just
most
kidnap them.
effective method? What's the most
The most-
effective method? What's the most effective method of forcing women to play
Kidnapping.
Sky Wars with me? Guys?
Oh no.
Randomly
Hey guys,
partying
thanks for
people,
thanks for listening to the podcast. I'm going to end it here, just coincidentally, not because the topic has gotten out of hand. Okay, thank you. Subscribe for more podcasts.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Kidnapping!